Happy Halloween. Ooh. Let's make a mask. Look how cool this is. I'm Anna. I'm the 3D cup lady. And apparently I can make a mask. I tried to make a mask. And look, I started with one of these, cut it up, added spray foam. It was very bubbly. I hated the texture. You'll see me fight through the texture this entire video, but that's okay. I do smooth it out with lightweight spackle to get the texture that I like. I use acrylic paint. I use UV resin. I use belts from the thrift store, and I use hair from Amazon. A tiny bit of air dry clay for the lips. But we talk about all that through the video. So let's get started. I wanted to pause here from the fast mode to just kind of go over what I've been doing. I had a plastic or a paper mask and an extra one, and I've been cutting it up and kind of, you know, because the mouth is wide, and so the chin needed to come lower, so I had to detach the chin and bring it lower, and then I put this piece back so I could put the teeth here, and of course the nose will go here. Oh, I use this as an eye. I will do a different ball here, and I'll do protruding an eye here. This one I'm going to leave this. It'll be mostly black all around here. So my friend who wears the mask will probably have to paint his eye black so that it kind of disappears back there. So yeah, so now I'm going to start using some spray foam to sculpt. I'm just going to use a little bit at a time. What I do is I spray it, and then I spray it with water, wait about 5 minutes, and then I can play with it. That's a cool sound. Alright, and then what we would do, like, ooh, alright, comes out fast or slow. Okay, I got it. Squeeze. Woo! So, if it does come out too much, I believe it's going to be alright because we are sculpting it down after. The reason I'm using spray foam is because I want it to be light. If I was using polymer clay, this mask would be so heavy. And I'd rather not make a super heavy mask. So, and if this works, how great. Like, it'll be so fast. Like, to make anything, like, I make so much stuff instantly. Okay. All right. Spray this with water. This is straight up water. Alexa, set a 5-minute timer.
5-minute timer started.
So, I'll come back in a second. Okay, it's been 5 minutes. Let's see if we can touch it. Let's look at our reference. Okay. Can we touch it? Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. Okay. I want to make sure we don't stuck to the table. So let me try to lift it. Those cheekbones kind of fell. We'll deal with that. Word, get off the table, off the table, off the table. Okay, off the table, off the table. Okay, off the table. Got it. All right, where did everything go? Let's push this down. Let's find our face. Down you go, down you go. Oh, look, there's an eye down there. Great material. I think he does look cloudy though. He looks poofy. Well, I'll have to make sure he doesn't look like a marshmallow poofy guy. Okay, all right, we'll make sure. We'll make sure. Hello, marshmallow. Okay, so I'm really just looking at my reference and I'm just pushing the foam around to try my best to get it to match the reference as best as possible. He looks like the marshmallow puff. Okay, I like this side. I got a lot of extra, and I can't tear the foam, I guess because it's made to be like super strong, so I can't just tear it. Make a lot more sense also with paint. But, you know, for the gist of the shape, I mean, we're going to cut all this. This is all access. All of this is all access. We're going to cut all that off. So, just to pretend that that's not there, like where my hand is, right? Like that. So they look pretty similar. And not too bad. I think it's going to be just fine with paint. He is puffy. He is like cloudy. But I think we're going to make it work. We'll make it smooth or something somehow. I don't know. I might still play with it. I might still play with it to try to get it less cloudy. Okay, cool. So now I'm just kind of painting. I needed to block out where that red part was so I could visually, just to help me sculpt to see what's happening. And so now I'm going to do some black too. Might as well help me see what's happening. The great thing about paint is that we can always redo paint. You can always paint over paint. Shadow, stop your gas, roll it. Stop it. Oh my gosh, sorry. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I do want to add more foam. I'm glad I'm painting because now that I'm painting, I can see where I want to add more foam. And I got my brushes. And so I'm just going to take some water and just drip it right here. Water down some acrylic paint so that it can easily go into the foam cracks because I need them to go deep in there. So I can repaint the white on top, but I want the cracks and all that to be deep and dark. So black paint and watering it down will make it a little more transparent. So you have to add a couple more coats, but it's really okay. We're just trying to get it deep down in those cracks. It's easier to get in those cracks when it's watered down a little bit. I'm going to pause painting and spray a little more foam. After I spray the foam, spray it with water again, wait 5 minutes, and then try to sculpt it again. So, that's what we're going to do. We're going to trust the process. We're trusting the process. Oh, yeah. We're trusting the process. Okay, now that I have a proper mess, I think I'm gonna let it dry. His chin, I just can't get it smooth with the foam. The foam it's not smooth, ever. Okay, so I'm gonna take a second just to explain. I put foam clay here, air dry clay, and I'm just taking a tool and I am indenting the teeth in with this tool. Also, I carved out some of the foam and stuff, so he's looking kind of crazy right now, but hopefully he'll be getting better soon. So I'm using a tool to carve out the teeth before we paint. Okay, here we are. So, what do I want to tell you? Painting was challenging, but it was fun. I enjoyed painting. The texture of the spray foam is horrendous. Noted. Now I know. I used air dry clay for the teeth and the lips and to touch up some things. And now it's painted. I am going to let this dry. This eyeball is just a nose that I hot glued here. And it's going to turn solid with all the paint that I put on it. And we'll visit it in the morning, but yeah, cool.
Cross my heart and hope to die. Welcome to my dark side.
Okay, so a couple things before we continue. Great, right? So, it is now painted. I am done painting. I have fought with the foam, and then I used spackle on top of the foam to try to get it as smooth as I want. I know now to not use spray foam for if I want a smoother surface, right? I mean, all the texture is fine, but it was like a wrinkly, cloud-like texture, and it was just the opposite of what I wanted. So I was fighting that. But once we got over that, the painting was a lot of fun. Okay, I want the mask, like the skin part, the mask part to be matte. This is Crystalac. Crystalac's Bright Tone is great. It's a great matte surface. It's fantastic. I use it on my matte cups all the time. I'm painting mailboxes. I have been using another matte polyurethane, and I wanted to try Behr's. I like Behr's paint. I love their paint. So I was like, let me try their polyurethane. I want to shake it. You're not supposed to shake it. I want to shake it. I'm going to crack this open. I'm going to use this on the face to make it matte. And the teeth, I'm going to add some glitter. So I am going to add glow glitter to my teeth. I bought this at Joann's, which is so sad. It's not there anymore. I went. I'm going to mix it with UV resin and do it on the teeth. So the teeth and the lips will be really shiny with UV resin. I'm even going to use some 2-part epoxy, AB epoxy, I believe, in the lips and teeth at the very end, and the eyeball also tonight because I'm epoxying another cup. So I might as well. The AB epoxy is really, really solid. That's what I'm doing. I'm just going to paint. I'm going to open this up, stir it up, paint it onto the skin and around the eyes of the mask. And then I'm going to use UV resin with glitter on the teeth. Hello! Let's finish this mask. I got my hot glue gun prepped up. My mask, let me make sure I'm centered. Yep, centered here. Let's hot glue some. I got some belts from Goodwill. I'm going to use these belts that I just cut the buckles off, and I'm just going to put them this way. And where's my third one? So I'm going to hot glue some things. Hot glue the nose. And I got some Velcro. I'm going to hot glue the Velcro on. Got some straps and Velcro so we can get this shipped out. Okay, so to hot glue the clown nose, I did cut off a little bit of the bottom of it so it has a flat piece. And I'm just going to place a dot of hot glue and put that right there. I'm just going to use a red marker to do the red baseball thread lines on here. So if you enjoyed this video, please comment, tell me what else you would like to see me try to make. Tell me if you made masks, how to do this. I did struggle with making it comfortable, like on the inside. There's a learning curve. This is for a gift for someone. Someone saved me in my car. So we're so grateful for that. So I made this for him for this Halloween because he was like, I need a good mask, and I was like, let me try to make it. So first mask I've ever made. So okay, thanks y'all. Comment, subscribe if you like it. All the things. Thanks.